shaped the great Australian. Why do you wait? It's better late than arrival. Time is overcast out in the deception of your visual outlet. Let that glance now char that acrid smell from that cigar. But patterns painted it by creationists, vacation in the galaxies, all related to this. I exercise my vocal tabernacle to invoke those elementals fresh from smoke and water. Torture, free that thought, sort through all my written records so my story has support. No empty-handed propaganda that's just planned to limit that response in the form of claim of land. It's all just getting dragged, the world full of vibes. So rally round the rosiness in life, B-boys on mics, building pyramids and heads, blinding lead from the script, launching strikes and counterfeit. It gets damn likely angsty, frankly. You can tell your banking bodies, multi-nats and governments are subservient to whims to try to swim or paddle against this tide of discontent. We just getting wet, swimming in it. We just getting wet, swimming in it. Life on most occasions seems so beautiful. All the things that I did, it seems so beautiful. Getting down with family and friends, they're just my kin. Taking what it is to compliment the viewing. Life on most occasions seems so beautiful. All the things that I did, it seems so beautiful. Getting down with family and friends, they're just my kin. Taking what it is to compliment the viewing. Enhanced glances light the way in darkness. Partners keep us insulated from them elements that charge us. Calendars that be marked April or May. Catalogues of the charge for the boldness portrayed. It's for the asking of the taken. Quakes in residence. The world shrugs off benevolent kings and presidents. Virulent, strange remain. Travel on the gravel never took that taken away. December travel time. All my induction, it was all about the skills and that awareness of the self. It was time to build, and now my scope is filled by those that use the source as their torch to treat her like a whore, not a woman. That's a foreign concept. Runs against what I accept. Using injury as their intent. Broken bones, shattered nose. Impress those who seek complexity of prose and dexterity of flows. Freeze them off from all ropes and sailor knots. If I'm hailing, will the free ride stop in that metaphoric fashion? Gnash my teeth in disagreements while they flash their greens and reds and scream of North Korea's fury mid-form and went north for a spell. You can hear the hunger, but for more sore heads, rotate the reels on the cassette. The reels on the cassette. We just getting wet, swimming in it. 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 Life on most occasions seems so beautiful. Other things that I did, it seems so beautiful. Getting down with family and friends, they're just my kin. Taking what it is to compliment the viewing. Life on most occasions seems so beautiful. Other things that I did, it seems so beautiful. Getting down with family and friends, they're just my kin. Taking what it is to compliment the viewing. What it completes the viewing. Other things that I did completes the viewing. Getting down with family and friends, they're just my kin. Taking what it is to compliment the viewing. visual. Lessons would be taught to obey that rule of law, or fall for loose, calculable flashes of perception. Let the floodgates release as if it stemmed all my tension. Pent up frustration lays beyond them. Concrete barriers to marry the mind can cause that return to famining, damaging kidney function. Lunch dates they're on hold like that cold soup when desperate for warm beverage. Length the leverage of infusion with I'm new to this, I'm new to kids again. Watch in the name of the club. Advisor of ill, will I ever see your face again? Mind captured, two-tone still one your advantage. Perhaps that's the hardest thing to do when use a target in an open market with so much beautiful produce. An opposite to hour to hour to hour to hour. It's the news of the sun makes the wax melt. The words fall to the drum lay down like ash fell. The news of the sun makes the wax melt. The words fall to the drum lay down like ash fell. Marketing catastrophe. Dot my I's, cross my T's, but I left out an appropriate apostrophe. The best they could offer me are all we MCs. Satisfy their wants and they leave all the needs. Even the extreme, where the hell you been? I was low on steam, questioning that dream that I've held for years. You didn't offer me an ear or advice, but I mistake it in action for oversight. An error of judgment in a tense time, fence sitter, sifting through responses, hoping to hedge your bets. Yes, you tell me that's the best you got. Well, on the next, there's no need to stop. Just pass me by as if we weren't then acquainted. Hello, must fun debate the value of friendship within one's bracket of experience. You're hearing this for that first time in your spot, the first stop in your mind. Readjustment, readjustment, readjust, 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 readjustment, readjust, readjust, readjustment, 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 readjust, readjust, readjustment, 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 readjust, 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 readjustment. our appearances, but the scope's not limited to them soaps and fears that you're living with is limitless. There's no shoulders, the world is about to explode, at least till unfurl. Girls with flags around poles, and an urging that is primitive. Explore before return with world inheritance.
Out in the wild, I dare you to try your best to even focus. See, I'll be coming running like a plague of locusts. So school up and run. They might have big teeth, but there's never been a human death. And rapping in the city, plenty of people, all of a sudden no one's left. See you take these little pigs and you throw them. And don't let them go until you know them, and show them how to do it right. And learn to develop exciting vision for the future, and watch it run you down like a trailer. Semi-fully, there's a bully wearing a green woolly jumper, and bumper to bumper, back to front, your rhymes are blowing like little caterpillars, like little caterpillars, like little grey caterpillars that are doing nothing, going nowhere. Flow and fly like a magnificent sponsor butterfly that's immortal and will never die. So when you take your time to put your rhyme in order, make sure rhymes don't float like a stopwatch.
Sirens and viruses, flame silence, visa requirements, smoke the vines, carbon, dial, oh, silence, 6-1 high. Life in the hands of pilots, minus credit balance, minus bless and walk from rhythm with my rhyme. Riding tubing subways, some inspiration declining. Just the time in the wildest place.
Out in the wild, thoughts on my mind. Out on the wild, always think it's wise. Out on the wild, before I step into it. Out in the wild, out in the wild. Out in the wild, it's all the same. Out in the wild, it's so different. All out in the wild and all out in my heart. But make sure it's all apart from the field.
Pack my sack and head back. I wanna leave just the bones. I wanna leave their footprint upon the map. I wanna commandeer them common challenges. So when fury and fire and bluster all vanishes, endeavors I remembered as splendid endeavors, and letters spell names. Symbols in Cantonese will say the same, not necessarily of glory days, but as stories they find their base in refusing to be contained. No bars, no specimens in jars. The wildest world enlarged, the wildest world enlarged, the wildest world enlarged, the wildest world enlarged, the wildest world enlarged. Out in the wild. reluctantly accept past practices, acting out forgiveness on them unforgiving mattresses. Actresses act like arsonists without the matches. The batch becomes spore by the folly of the saturates. The path become hazardous, canvassing your wares. Hearts go for a holiday, you see the heartless stare from the shelves of newsagents and magazine stands. Hands reaching in to see the Balinese tan, so I put my hand out in aid of for support. My light up on the porch, your front veranda's like a candle in the window, not for vandal or sin. Twice shy, once bit, but never to go again. Soft like cavities from saccharine commodities, ridiculous shots at what it never was, but still you take that shot and scream, man, it's soft. I'm off mighty named, the game, the tamed, the blamed. El Nino's rain and flame stains spread through like colonial campaign and human selfish tax. Tracks of herds, words sorted, now disturbed. I'm perturbed by the calls, and there's like no conversation. That's the way to seek solutions to the situation facing us. Showcased amongst a dusty bowl, with the sweat the only lubricant to ease into control. Positions north, cause a complaint. Honest lines inflame, then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. I rose from challenges and animals full of evidence. Staggered my approach, rise above these challenges. Animals suppressed are at my left. My watch spins as constant. Honesty lacks most oral chatterings. You might be hammering home your point, but the place is quiet on a Saturday. Well, at the matinee, I'll be scratching in the sand is better than having my head buried like a transit traveller. And centigrades change the sand to pane of glass. I take a glance, but in need of protection from the ultraviolet, and the ultraviolet from the quiet and the undecided. I might have got a little high, but Jews are more concerned with shoes than with truths. And the story hardly chewed, but they use it as food, and they turn and wonder how they got so abused. Composition forms, complaint, honest ones inflame, then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate the passion. Radiate the passion. Composition forms, complaint, honest ones inflame, then to take shape. Magnificent word forms, explicit extract warmth and radiate
reenact laws from them people lying, dying. 10-point plans, regurgitate, nurture 57 once again in 1965. If this is moving forward, it's time to read between the lines. Minds and Luca, Isles of Silk at Hinchinbrook, small budget for their mental illness. Take a book from children as the class size is scaled. All else are roads, photos, support what we know, but these days it's more apparent on the low. Shows of hands with parties once banned in the halls of international worlds, and immigration called into question. After all, he's the same man he was in 87. Now we maneuver shaky tides and chimes toll, and toxins roll to Oz in the Pacific. Allied with us, so we respected when a child. The time has come to re-examine our guides. The time has come to re-examine our guides.
Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I could play the role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play that role and offer blindly to them. But a blind man's path is slave of truth and wild. When hymns get voice, I rely on my choice. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I could play that role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play that role and offer blindly to them. But a blind man's path is slave of truth and wild. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play that role and offer blindly to them. Universe is about cause and effect. Reflect, connect, correct. We speak one universal dialect. Yeah. Reality check. Leave shipwrecks on the Isle of Disrespect. Let's get direct. Some species of the humankind think they control the earth. Ignorant inhabitants come lubricants for giving birth to self-proclaimed importance, therefore inflating self-worth. Surf slow through the ego to become less than the full. Apart the human psyche like Lego. Go figure the logistics. Cheap drinks, stand still, chance against clean fleas. Inflict thoughts in addicts. Fine-tune mind mechanics to avoid android static. Chromatic acidic lymphatics.
Tribal elders huddled in doorways, sporting overcoats and lives troubled by red throats of patriots as always. It's he who screams the loudest. Why are you so smug? You have nothing to be proud of. As an individual, my divine intervention's all I'm needing. I'm tired of look for solace in a scope so wide. Fuses mislaid time for maximum mayhem, but I won't play that role and offer blindly to them.
Researching nooks and crannies, but best clue is in the breath. The camera pans out and comes a cycle of life and death. The universe plus humans too are made of calibers. What always mutating, we're letting it back to Anija. Going PG directed me toward the path of Dharma, and I was captivated by the Mr. Dalai Lama. So I sat down and closed my eyes for the honest inspiration. Now I find my world making sense, and there's no complication. Why does this is late time for maximum mayhem? I could play the role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play the role and offer blindly to them. But a blind man's path is laid with half truths and wild reasons. The voice I will rely on my choice. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I could play the role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play the role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play the role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play the role and offer blindly to them. But a blind man's path is laid with half truths and wild. Use the voice and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I could play the role and offer blindly to them. Why refuses to slay time for maximum mayhem? I won't play the role and offer blindly to them. But a blind man's path is laid with half truths and wild.
I won't play that role and offer blindly to them.
Rely on my choice.
Results in your face, in fact not factual. Who am I to judge as a role? Filler, willer, will keep me
motivated, responsible. Now I'm approaching that quarter. Slow, so it's not a blur from now. Everyone says that they don't know how it happened. Now I see them quiet, no rapping, man. Sometimes you look sedated, strung out. Reflection of myself, hung out, washed and well pressed. Less talk, more action. The hat's maybe on, but no work has brought reaction to the edge of infamy. Willful neglect, unruly conductors, ill constructs of violence and robbery. How do we face the next? You conjure that quick fix, we miss the whole point. I've seen glistening sands turn to rocks, strong minds lost on simple plots. What's the reaction? What is the reaction? What's the direction selected out of full? Or eight if you make them other lines mean something, and you gotta kick something that means something. But sometimes we wanna chill. I know all about seeking solace and horror, so misplaced. It takes more time to make it. The time it takes to wait is a boat one sinking on a tide of rising seas. The free CD giveaway, just a plan to drown me. They have me at that term and refocus on my interests. Local highs are few and far, all in between. That nagging thought, that's what brought me to the surface. Pen to pad, words in earnest, honest merchants of my own. So now I take stock, block that script to memory, retaliate with observation and further commentary. Ridicule and minuscule residual traces of the pitifuls approach to that bidding war. I'm headed to my own confrontational situation with my opponents. More personable herds will fall and tumble group like corrupted loops or corrupting loop. I held it on mute, but we're intertwined now. The single is the group, the knowledge is the power somehow. You know that access is denied, you know I've tried and tried again. It's not what you said, it's not what you said to me. So I've called them in today and into this assembly. Gathered to gauge mistakes made over beats displayed, prejudge it. Love it or leave it alone I may. Recount, recite, pre-med, freestyle. But life is active and recalcitrant, it's just a fragment of the whole. Dig deep now, don't lose no sleep on your round of watching. They're watching, they're watching, they're watching us now. With no gates, no departure lounge, armored to that ring around. Who turn up for bon voyage? Your attendance is marked for future recollection. Makes more sense when marks his checks. When gets introspective in their natural context. Blessings rarely made, close or never utilized. You and I knew how and why we all knew.
The only living controls my mind.
The bold we favoured, no more relying on my neighbour. These are my aims in layman's terms, behaviour to ensure that maximum gain in that vacuumous state. I wait no longer, patience no longer is stronger than pride. I'm that kid with tongues in rhyme form, Manila's housing literature beyond stratospheres where some is house content. I bet you could get inspired if only you would strive. Liven up yourself and get your yard in order. Far and force, twos or threes will disagree, but the explanation clearly caught in these words muttered when I sought the deceptive from the caution. Prophylactics from abortion, I run with torches to pass on to the supportive. Morning is broke, hope for brighter days, obeying calls from deep inside my physical frame. My favourite lane is to the right where the bold seek heights. Tales don't define, don't enlighten. So tonight, alright.
inevitably interlinked. I think I've missed that parallel, and as it was, of course, in sync and in its synchronicity. Teeters at the brink, perfection breeds contempt, but don't encourage one to sink to their knees and scream. Untie all these ribbons, now resheath all them hooks. Remind me of that moment when this did all seem so good. Now could that trail stay that way when the travelers equipped with partnership? And could those aspirations rule the true lasting hardship? Alive and kicking at the bit, resistance is but its nature, never futile, although unjarred to men when they could least afford that call to rite of passage. How could they manage the terms amongst them ferns and undergrowth, and under oath you got your fill? There's the terms to contradict desire, the motive, the will. We're still here as clouds rain, vendettas on sin, and we was once in, and you was once in, and now we're lumping with associates and most dead, let's one stand accompanied amongst these ghostly men. I do see first at hand, I glance to us, and need I just say it will reverberate across like your name forever lies.
You did not know now, your name's a noble now. It will reverberate across the landscape. You did not know now, your name's a noble now. It will reverberate across the landscape. You did not know now, your name's a noble now. It will reverberate across the landscape. You did not know now, your name's a noble now. It will reverberate across the landscape. You did not know now, your name's a noble now. And it will reverberate across that landscape.
Gather in.
Yes, yes.
Gather in.
Dang. Hey. Listen to the MC with the influential slang, beats bang, serve to enhance the verse. Poetry Shakespeare's as they feel my words were foremost raw flows, draw coastal flows. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose of the syrup. Friends who passed on, I miss them. Solo rappers try to be stars, I form solar systems.
Alphabets and astronauts, the after-effective aftershock. Astral travel, aeronautical stop, solar another slot of channel handles, hop from horns, the blue tops of heat. Wait, your place at icy water, dip and wipe the flannel. We're reaping ratified in rations to run. With that design upon design, the veteran is the sign. Are you skeptical when chromosome charge? My ventricles relocate, my ownership lasts on the list made. Before parametric grammar like a swelling weight. Skip the grapes to gods and I'll swap the pen for the photographic frame. Or swap that pen for the photographic frame.
I claim a massive name to age like fine wine. Penmanship of heretics, brain of Einstein remaining sublime. sublime, like raw nature to eyes and aim applied so Australia can glide. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose.
M's fill the void, owning all the talents. Ballads are enjoyed, endorsing all the patterns, reinforcing subject matter as important as dorsal fin. Words that can cause that abrasion to the skin.
Long time ago, galaxy far away, Jedi Knights backspin amongst aerosol spray. Dark caves and lunar dusted breaks are fragmented, ended in NPCs and all MCs felt it.
Free the grasp of insecurity, it's curious to feel Invisible's deciduous approach called autumn or fall. I'm so caught in it all, even when I'm spotting new kicks, wasty legs beneath these peaks.
We speak upon the elevator, stars once buried, such educated many. He's my brother, ain't heavy, shift balance to the voice. Beats stay steady, talents of one transcends the arrogance of many.
Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose. Foremost raw flows, draw coast more close. B-boys from all shores hope for one more dose.
I entered the room in two forms, Delta MC, then Scud Soul Born.
I entered that room in two forms. One as Q, one now, the youngest of four.
I entered the stage in two forms, the might of a monsoon and the smooth quiet storm.
I entered that stage in two forms. Thoughts worn and some others unborn.
I exit the stage in two forms, the setting sun and the breaking of dawn.
I exit that stage in two forms. Elevated and forlorn, there's no more.
Started conceptual, but it's definitely hip hop. The hip hop, 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 but it's definitely hip hop. The hip hop, 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 most definitely, but it's definitely hip hop.
scripted for that descriptive title. I guess I see that at night when darkness, it just occurs. Words do have a certain pattern at her, it will not escape my lips. I guess it made an attempt for salvation from these things I say.
It started conceptual, but it's definitely hip hop. The hip hop, 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 the hip hop,
Cause that usual approach, I hope it don't soon to broke. I'm not too sure which way they went, north or south or west or east, because they don't shout their names and they don't come like no priest in celebrated religious type of traits. Those painfully names, and I can see that it reverberates. It takes some time for it to come. I hope that rhyme and do slap and find a place on that drum. I hope my name will ring out loud and we'll sing those sounds that they do come round. Now and then these thoughts occur, I hope they don't obstruct your way. It will not come a sequence and you will not pay a full type of admission. I guess you're wishing for that new type of thing. Well, this has happened and I am no wishing for no other place to begin. What I know is now and this is what is in my radius. I must take some time so circumference is not broken and you do not see. Hoping for mine to just appear there, here now. What you have is what you hold and that is clear somehow. Right now where we sit today, take some time out and make sure it feel okay.
Within that visit limited by geographical divisions vast, yet the time is like bars on these prisons ill prepared and undefined. Designed this last week. It's that realization that eludes me, an actualization of confessions more than worthy and mighty needed. I've been pleading with reason, even though these days I mostly don't believe him. Celebrate with companions, feelings of bonds on a final cycle, bring it on the moments. Evaporating hate don't deserve my energy or my time. waiting for resolve when we are. Will we attain some clarity? Will we behave paternally? Float with no gravity, is that the return to the womb? When my soul's exhumed from my flesh, I hope it's in my best. Expressed all I could, it's been good. So thanks for these signs, this last week of mine.
We'll be right back.